Alright, hopefully it is... Well, it should be recording, just hopefully, got the audio and such at the right time. Anyway, still in Star Control Origins. Working on the new playthrough, which I only noticed when loading here. I'm at past 20 hours in. But wait, how does that make sense? I don't... Is that the time I had? I'm a little confused by something. Let me quickly check this. See if I can clear up my own confusion. But I also don't want to forget to mention the keys were provided by Stardock. Oh, yeah, no, 21 hours. Why do I feel like last night, when I was quite tired, I screwed up the addition in my head for how... Oh, no, that's right. I was just adding up for how much I recorded yesterday. Not going to be as much today, because yesterday I actually started recording in the morning. And then afternoon, then evening. It's afternoon. Okay, so... And that reminds me, I should have set this up better. Where's the best button to click? That'll work. It'll make sense once I get to it. Okay. So, the Earth Rising expansion is what I'm looking at. And Part 1, Aftermath. Star Control has ordered the construction of a new base in Epsilon Trireme, but not every alien is happy about the idea of an expanding human empire, and the base construction efforts have already encountered major trouble. Meanwhile, a suspiciously helpful group of aliens have returned and directed you toward the location of a potential new ally, a race of new lazy aliens called the Gloosh. A new enemy has also appeared in the shadows and seems to have its own long and hostile history with humanity. Well, I have been avoiding, until basically this time, going to Epsilon Trireme, or Sirius 4, I think it is. There's Epsilon Trireme. But I've avoided going there yet and triggering this stuff, but I can now. But not been focused on the other thing. Actually, I could take care of the famished stuff right now if I wanted to. If I really wanted to. Let me just... Oh yeah, I also need to worry about the measured. I need to figure out about that. I think they call me or something. Isn't that Zeta Links? Yeah. Now, let's go to Epsilon Trireme first. Yeah, so hopefully I will be actually starting, for sure, the DLC content. Yeah. I mean, I've definitely encountered some, because I think, like, the hybrid ships, that those are, from one of the DLC. Not sure which one, but one of them. So it's like, I have been encountering, like, some of the content, but it's more like just, oh, there's more in the base game experience versus, like, hey, this is actually, like, new missions, new quests. Like, there's a difference there. Also, new weapons, which I wouldn't be surprised if the Singularity missile I'm currently rocking as the primary on the Vindicator, I wouldn't be surprised if that is also from a DLC, because I don't recall encountering it in the original review. It's possible I did and just, like, was like, oh, that's so expensive and I've got the black hole gun. Why would I bother? That it actually sounds very much like exactly what I would say if I did see it. Of course, I now know how it is, in fact, superior. Yeah, why not? I'm in a decent mood. But I am also watching for something, so this... Just a response to an email that I need information. So depending on when I get that, I might need to pause the recording at least, so that I can take care of that. There. I'm actually going to go there last. I think that's where the colony will be. So I'll just do this stuff first, then head over. I don't want to land here. Why would I want to land there? It doesn't have anything interesting. Again, nothing interesting. Just, it's not dangerous. That is more interesting. But yeah, I do think it's interesting. Now, true, I have... it might be fair to say been intentionally slower in this playthrough. I've definitely been exploring a lot more than I did in the... Well, sort of. I think I have definitely spent more time on planets just picking resources up in this playthrough than the original review playthrough. I think that's definitely true. Exploring, I'm not so sure about, because I want to say I did like try to cross the borders of the sector map. Like, I remember going up this way, trying to run into any star bases up here, and there are some up here, but there's a lot of empty space. And, you know, like, I really tried to search for star bases that I've not done that here. I could, though. I certainly have the fuel capacity on the ship. And I don't know if I've been lucky or if, because I feel like I've also been getting a lot more money than I did in the original playthrough. But it might be I'm lucky, it might be I'm misremembering. Or it might just be that I have altered my playstyle some. You know, where it's like I know what is and isn't a good idea for optimizing resource usage, so I end up with more. I'm also just trying to think, what's another game that's an example of where the second playthrough I did better because I just like naturally knew how to do certain things more efficiently. See, I can't say any sandbox game because I tend not to replay those. I just, you know, like keep one save and keep at it for a long time. Like my main Satisfactory save is over 200 hours now. Although I have started a new save because they really changed a lot with a recent update that's only just on experimental, but still, you get the idea. They changed a lot there, so okay, I'll start over. But how some people will just be like, oh, I'm gonna do another run. That isn't quite as appealing to me. There's some appeal there, but it's not the same. Ah, great. It is true, you shouldn't steal. I mean, theft is theft. You can justify it all you want, and the fact is, chances are, it will always have a justification to it, but that doesn't mean it was right. It's also like, one of the things that, because people would say, oh, but it's Robin Hood, isn't that great? Yeah, but there's one important twist to it that's kind of forgotten. Robin Hood was stealing the tax money. The money that was taken under the exorbitantly high taxes, which, now true, this is still theft. But it's not like he was just, oh, they're wealthy people, I'm taking money from them. No, he was taking the tax money and then giving it back to the people that it was taken from initially. Whoop, okay, that fixed itself. No, because I don't feel like landing in a storm. There. Alright. And there's also, in that specific example there, it was a blacksmith that was hoarding. But it's like, well, how did he get it though? Because if he's a blacksmith, it's not like he's growing it. It's that he saved it on his own. So he's like, one could argue that was a responsible thing to do for him and his family, to take care of, to make sure that he had resources to feed himself and his family. And so you just took it. And it's not like a farmer that's refusing to sell. Where it's like, well, it's like that's part of why they're growing the food, is to sell it. It's like you are taking it from somebody that had to earn it by doing a different trade and then purchase it. And I guess a way to put it is the difference between that blacksmith and this has nothing to do with the game, no, but it's just the questions of morality can be interesting to discuss just as a matter of philosophy kind of stuff. But the difference between the blacksmith and any of those poor that were starving is just a question of economic success. So he basically was lucky. Now, would it be good if he shared the food with them? Yes. Is it necessary? No. But that's what the difference was. It's, not as though he was growing the food himself and refusing to sell it to people in need that potentially could have paid in some way, but he was like, no, because I want to keep it. That's not what it was based on what was described there. And also, as was pointed out there, what about the next person? That may try this. What if they were not peaceful? Well, if you don't punish even those who are peaceful with it, then you risk creating the environment that people think they can get away with it, and potentially worse. You say it's okay to steal, well, what if the person being stolen from tries to stop that and retaliates and there's now injury? Even if it isn't serious, but if there's injury, then what? Do you have that argument then of, well, he was trying to steal that food to save himself and others, so it should be alright, but it's somebody got hurt because of this. It's not just food went somewhere else. Is that justification still valid? I'm actually disappointed that it wasn't possible to offer to give them something. And because I definitely have resources. Not necessarily food, I got iron and neutronium here now. But, it's like, we have other resources. Because I certainly have more than enough in this game. Why wouldn't I share it? And I have the means of getting more. I was actually talking about that a little bit ago, about how I think I have more money than I did in the original playthrough. Part of that from luck, likely. Part of it because I'm just spending more time. Part of it potentially because I'm just making more efficient use of it. Now I'm going to check out the other one. Yeah, unfortunately, the debates on morals and ethics commonly get heated today, which is kind of sad. Makes it hard to ever arrive at a partial solution, even, that may help when you're just fighting. Yeah. I mean, I genuinely don't need it. I already have fleet stuff like that. I think I have visited all of these. It's like with this, it's like, yeah, one group is refugees, the other isn't, but the one that isn't, already claimed this world. And this group is, like, constantly saying that they're just gonna betray us, so we can't work with them. Well, hang on a second. But see, I mean, they're just calling them treacherous and such, so when I'm not going to take a side and destroy one or the other. Because, I mean, who's actually right and wrong here? Do these people need help? Yes. Do they have a possibility for help? Yes. If they were to be willing to compromise with these people, but they're not. They're just insulting them. So, they have a means for their own salvation here, and they're refusing it. I'm not going to take a side for them in a conflict. Alright, well, that's all I can do there. Where was it that I wanted to go? There was something. Oh, yeah, check in Scar. I'm kind of wondering now if anyone has done significant research into, what are you? That's a Minkmack ship, and it's just flying off. Into morality choices in video games.
Captain, there's a broadcast coming from the top. An ancient, this they are and then for the or we will.
I've already been through it. I just wanted to see if there was that might help trigger anything with this. You gonna come? Hey! Finally! Ooh. I can't quite tell what that is. Yeah, let's go with... Oh, crap. That's a big thing. The heck? What is with that gravity well? But as I was saying, it would be interesting to see a study done concerning... Thank you, Jeff. Oh wow. Oh, no, there we go. He just needed to make additional passes. If I lose this ship, I'm gonna want these bonuses. But into morality choices made in games and just see how many people, for one thing, are going against their own morality because it's a game, they can. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just acknowledging that that is the thing that some people will do. I typically don't. Oof. I am in a bad way. I really need to avoid him.
I will show no mercy.
Unfortunately, I have summoned Jeff. So... But man, that really looks more like a ship than some sort of space entity. Damn, he didn't come. I need to be closer. Which is dangerous. There we go. Nope, that was his attack. Which I really do want to avoid, because that's kind of nuts. Oh! I just realized that the zone closes in case you've never noticed that. Typically these fights are over fast enough to not. Oh geez, everything is damn. Oh no, I think it might be that. Yeah, let's go with this. Not enough range. I hit it with the ink blob somehow? Oh yeah, I did. And it actually was taking damage. Huh. Alright. Okay. Yay, that's taken care of. Alright, I'm just trying to think, what would be... Yeah, let's do it that way. I'll stop here to stop at that colony to replenish the people. And then I will go to the starbase and head out somewhere else. And I'll buy the ship I lost at the starbase. Yeah, study into morality choices, and because video games potentially offer you the means of, any scenario, and having somebody that has become immersed in what is going on, like immersed in that world, so it's not just a academic question for them necessarily. It can also be an actual, what do you think is best? What do you think is right? But the part of the trick would definitely be, though, you'd need to not only... Well, you need a way to have people know when that they're being tracked like this, and for them to not know they're being tracked like this. Because some people would change. Like, are there certain choices I have made in a review playthrough, or any video game video series I've done where that's impacted by the fact that, yeah, I'm being watched? I'm trying to think of any good examples. None are immediately jumping to mind, but the heck? Sorry, that was weird. It seemed like I went really far before finally decided that, oh yeah, we should, probably put him into hyperspace. Alright.
Six Fuel, welcome back.
There. It'll be dangerous, but you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it anyway. They are coming. I want to avoid conflict, but I want to investigate as many worlds as I can. I think he was just telling me that there was something here. But I want to investigate as many worlds as I can for caches, the information caches, because I could just look that up. I don't really want to. I'm willing to, though. It'll also be interesting to see the morality choices in different games, because some games I forgot to buy the thing. Oh well. Some games the impact isn't necessarily present.
Permission to initiate interspecies in we didn't expect to find anyone civilized
like
out
here,
not in a ship
morality
like
doesn't
that,
seem
at
as
least.
large an issue as, say,
What do
in
you
The Witcher.
want? You have not filed the correct forms to leave.
You know what? Let's give this a shot. Yeah, they also control weird. Because they're more like, they're not tank controls, where it's not like you're just... the other ships, you basically pick the direction, and that's your new axis. You move on or off of that. This is actually like full control. Like if you hit D, that means you're going right. If you hit W, it means you're going up. And yes, I did have to quickly look down because I don't actually. I just associate the directions, not the characters on the keys. Oh, By the way, I did verify the game cache. It found no issues, so I don't know what's up with the ships being tiny. But I did also do it, so... And I'm trying to remember if I have ever observed just the verifying, even if it doesn't change anything, having an impact. Don't remember.
Found a wrecked mesh. Looks like a pretty old one. Lots of windswept soil covering it up.
It looks like there's something
Pretty
in the
big
center of the
blast
screen.
marks on the hull. Shot down by someone. We'll salvage what we can.
Yeah, right? Oh man, this might not show up, but right now it is directly in front of me. Decent distance. But hopefully it... Okay, there. You can see it in the corner of the screen. I don't know why it is being scaled down. It's a bug, but there it is. But it's also interesting because the collision's not being scaled. It's just the visual model. And there's another measured ship coming. Yeah.
Permission to initiate. What do you want? You have not filed the correct.
No. Alright, Yeesh. So many people. There. I want to avoid conflicts if I can. And I know it's too late then that this place is full of ships. You know, no, I'll go this way, because that's a freighter. I'm not afraid of that. And hopefully it won't actually try to hit me. That sounded a lot like it was trying to hail me.
Permission to initiate interspecies. We didn't expect
Oh,
to find
but they may be
anyone.
part of
What do you
a
want?
fleet.
You have not filed the correct form. You are in the...
It is, in fact, a, thing. A freighter that I will be fighting. Haha! Oh, no, you're faster than me.
Permission to initiate interspecies. What do you want? You have not filed the...
Oh, there's two ships in here. Why not? Whew. And you're gonna come after me. Now I just realized I'm not gonna find anything because there would be the question marks over the world if that were the case. And the funny thing is that, well, yes, I do know I found a cache. I have no idea where. I'm focusing in their territory. It's possible it's not going to be here. I really should just look it up. On the one hand, yeah, it is kind of a review playthrough. On the other hand, and review playthroughs generally, I wouldn't want to do that. You know, this is kind of one of those gray areas, though, where it's like I'm looking for something specific in a very large game. Like, if you looked up, okay, where am I supposed to find this thing in Skyrim, for example? It's not so bad. But it's also, you know, it depends on what you're looking up. But it's also for this, it's like, well, my brain just kind of turned off. This is still a base game thing. It's not the expansion. So, yeah. There's that too, complicating it. Ah, there we go. Ooh. Hey, there we go. That's what I'm doing. I'll probably keep using the Greek rocks. Too bad you... Well, no, I guess it makes sense since they're actually living organisms. Couldn't do a hybridization of that for something else, but it still is. That they... Except for it being kind of weird, especially on keyboard, I do kind of wish I could have use the Greek rocks more, have them be more effective, more powerful. Alright, I mean, it's possible it's just those two that are right there, so why not? Yeah, it's just these two. There we go. Oh great, another thing came into the system. Ooh. That was kind of dangerous, but it worked. Alright. Probably the provisioner that's... Oh no, it stopped actually trying to chase me. Interesting. And very good. Alright, I'm not going to worry about the... Oh, no, now it's coming. There. I tried to angle myself so that I'll have a better shot of escaping directly. You know, just a better angle when leaving. Way more ships in here, but you know, you do what you gotta do. I just, you know, don't want... Oh, it's a scribe ship this time. Okay. Ah, that felt good. Back to my ankle. That may have been picked up by the mic. I know my commenting on it got picked up by the mic, but also just that might have been picked up. The actual crack.
The ones your rebellion you shall soon be crushed, just like your Peter von Friends, the Vanished. How have you heard of this? I am surprised that never Legate has spoken to you of this. Very well. The Scribe were young ones, just like you.
Yeah, I already got that.
And just like you, when at the time, the dominant aliens in the galaxy were known as the faction of their...
Alright, this... It's dangerous, but I'll keep to it anyway. Alright. Fight on! Okay. it is annoying that you cannot heal the Greek rocks after your victory. It's like, that's their thing. Why am I not allowed to?
Permission to initiate we didn't... What do you want? You have not filed the correct...
Yep. Oh, I did not realize that was a gas planet. It doesn't look like it by its size, and I have seen terrestrial worlds that are similarly colored. Okay, you're gonna leave me alone, you might not, and you're actually trying to kill me, so. Yeah, this looks like it's got interesting stuff.
You shall soon be crushed. You think we can... You have been conspiring. We know your path and it.
Yep. You're gonna have to start the next one healing. Bite! Okay. Nope. Now you're coming to fight me. And there's also a ship over there.
Your rebel, you shall soon be crushed. What game is this? Your rebel.
Fortunately, these are all smaller ships. I would not want to take on one of their battle cruisers with the Greek rocks. Alright, so there and then over there. Nope. If I don't find at least one in the Measured's own territory, then I will look it up. Look up where to find it. I don't feel like dealing with drones. And I definitely saw one in there. looks like only measured in here at least. So that's helpful. That's a bigger one. A bigger ship. Oh great, right next to a volcano. Great landing spot. But at least it's good to know there's so many worlds out there with active plate tectonics. At least in this universe. Hey, there's something there. You're gonna have to, well, not exactly sneak by, but I don't feel like dealing with this. Like talking to them still, so.
Supply dialogue objective statement with supplemental information exchange authorization form following process. This is a branch office of the Measured D3 spec. We are administrative officers in the Empire of the Sky. The head office will be notified of your...
Yeah. Oh, come on, is there really nothing? Wow. Oh, no, they're up there. Okay. Alright, head down here. You're gonna come and get me, or at least try to. Come on. Good. Nope. Now you're gonna try to get me. Come on, just let me... Ah. Nope. There. I think I did that pretty well. I hope I'm not wrong. And I actually didn't lose anything from that. The Bugox went back to the health that they started with. Because I had the 15% that gave one extra dot, and then I lost that one dot in that last fight, so. Yeah. Ow. Crap. Oh well. Yeah, fight on. Yeah. I just feel like the red tape, it'll be best to, even though this one doesn't have that, it's still best if I work on somebody with a phaser to deal with that. Ooh, I wonder what's there. Ooh, this is promising. Very toxic, but very profitable. Which is the way things get balanced in video games. That's a little close. I don't want to fall into the canyons, because it can be annoying to get out when they're the small ones and they just kind of knock you around. Alright, I'm not going to be able to avoid that one. Okay, maybe I can. No, this isn't going to work. Well, I'm not going to talk to you. I already know what they're going to say. They say it every time. I don't want to talk to them. So bumpy. True, Pinty Medical Officer, I will get that person back, but it still is annoying to lose any. Alright, I'm out. It is so nice that the autopilot will go through systems. Yeah, I know.
Captain, I have a request for you. Final step requires sample of Kinthi vectors were sent to Triangulum cluster.
Okay, I want to come in here. Okay, Alpha Triangulum B. Ooh. Kinthi mission. Okay, so that is going to be I warp here and I just go north. And I can get the trader there. But yeah, I would just go up there, and there might be, I don't remember, but there might be a starbase along the way. Well, at least in that area when I get there. But I mean, I have the largest fuel tank, so except for trying to get some of those portable ones that I don't even remember where I can buy those now. Except for those, I'd be, I can't carry more fuel than I have right now, so. You know what? Nope, I'm out. Especially since it looked like the volcano was miniature. I feel like there was a world over underneath the date, basically. Yep, and I turned too much. There we go. Oh, no, that's what I was probably thinking of. Oh, and there's also one down there. So yeah, there's two worlds I missed. Oh, that's a big... Well, that's a larger scribe ship. And it's faster than I am. Alright. Phaser is not so effective when there isn't that much health. But when there's so much health on the enemy. That wasn't much fun. There we go. Alright. It's valuable, so... Well, so is my time. There. Another one to the south. There it is. And of course, more ships coming in to attack me. But you know, this actually may not work out too badly for me. Because they normally take a little bit to reacquire me after I come out of a planet I might be facing, so I can just leave. Leave the system before they get me and then go over to the next one. But I have a feeling I'm not going to find any of the information caches in the area. I would think I'd found one by now. Because I believe there are multiple. And my guess is once I find enough, they will cease attacking me. So like how the Drenkin don't attack me anymore. And you know, there's also the Famished that, well, they would like to attack me. Oh, no, I was wrong. With red tape, it's just, the phaser is very helpful. Okay, there, I'll just go here. One thing, it doesn't have as large a fleet in it as the other one seemed to. You guys are fast! And I don't think I can have a faster drive on my ship. And there are the other bonus things, bonus application things, but man, the measures are fast. Which is impressive when you consider that they're barnacles. It's like not known for their movement. And again, it's just pushing from the ground. It does seem like I've somehow just encountered a weird bug where things on planets are smaller than they should be. hope there aren't drones. It occurred to me, I just basically gonna jump down here when I saw that. Ooh, good stuff. But no drones, just critters that I tend not to bother. They tend not to bother me, provided I don't bother them. Oh, it's shattered. Okay. It's straight to me. That's one of the bigger guys, so you get black hole missiles. And I missed. It's like, I'm just gonna kill y'all. And there's two things now, so that's promising to me. We're trying to find stuff. I mean, it's coming for me, but, you know, it's... Still, this is not a bad situation. Hey, there's something there. And it's big. The other one I have to hail, so I don't like that so much. It's a Drenkin ship.
Here, Captain. Looks like it got tangled up in some kind of energetic red ribbon. Really did a number on its engines. Also, looks like the crew was eating the ribbon for some reason, too. That can't have been healthy. We'll try and salvage the ship, sir.
Cool. Now I got another Drenkin ship. And this guy's gonna try to attack me as soon as he can. Which is now. And yes, now that I've cleared out the measured worlds, because it would be, what I'm looking for would pop up with the sensors. I'm just gonna look up where the caches are. Because I want to say there was no hint even. I have no idea where I'd find it here. You really need a search function there. Yeah, there's definitely some... There's some ways that the UI could be better. Alright. I'll probably, instead of just heading to Starbase, head out into open space. Instead of, trying to get all the way back to the measured space, dealing with measured enemies and such. And need to remember I not only need the Mowling hybrid, but also Greegrox. Because I lost both. You know what? No, I'll try talking to them. I know it will just be one of their archival colony things. But it's still, I'll be certain.
Supply dialogue objective statement with supplemental information exchange. This is the head office will be...
Alright. There. And I should actually head back to Earth so I can restock on people. But I first want to come here.
Six Fuel, welcome back.
I got a lot of the Heisenberg neutrinos I saw there. I could get a lot of scouts. Too bad I don't want any of them. There, and the swarm. Wait, what? Oh, don't need that. There. Back. Hypergate. There, there. And while I'm sitting here, I'll also try looking it up. Yeah, I'll just do it this way. Measured records, that'll do it.
Welcome back, Captain.
Okay. Yep, that is exactly what I was hoping for. Okay. Data Quantum. Yeah.
Good luck, Captain.
That's one. Delta Deutinium? Which? B. There was another one, Epsilon Deutinium. Epsilon B. And Eta Aspis B. All in Scribe space. Alright. Okay, I can remove that one. You know, yeah, I can remove this one. I already need to head up there for that. Now, I'll do that first. I will go here, warp here, then head up and check that out. I forgot about the Jeff suggestion. I'm glad I was looking through that. I may pause so I can take care of something. It shouldn't take me too long though, so I'll probably just use the pause recording option that OBS added however many versions ago.
6 Fuel, welcome back.
Nah, I was thinking I would get fuel, but it's like, I don't need to. And then Drunken won't attack me, which is definitely handy. But yeah, on the way back, I'll worry about getting fuel. And hang on, I'm just. I want to find the reference to Ivana. I'm not seeing it, and I'm much further back than it could be normally. Like, whenever Jeff told me, it was much more recent. Alright, that's a scribe ship. No, wait, maybe that is a drunken ship. Oh no, it is drunken, okay. The red had me unsure. Now, I actually should be good to land here. Yeah, there's the critters, but I don't bother them, they don't bother me. Even though it's right there, I still don't feel like it. Nope. Started accelerating too soon. Ah, come on. Ah, damn, it is. It can be hard to control. There we go. Ooh, lots of stuff here. Also, many drones, many drones. Oh, crap. No. There we go. Nope. Way too many volcanoes. And the drunken bomber just reminded me. I once had a sandwich at a place, Meatball Bomber. The name of the sandwich was Meatball Bomber. I don't remember the name of the place. That was huge. It was good, but it was huge. It is the only time I can remember, while eating, actually feeling my stomach expand to hold all the food. And then for the next like 2 or 3 days, my stomach being a little sore because it had stretched and was now having to contract back to its normal size. But it was good.
Got quite a big room in this one. A stadium, maybe. Huge rock loops mounted on each end of the room. I guess they threw balls through them. We found a corridor with some posters up. Okay, it doesn't look like they were throwing balls. They were throwing each other. The aliens here were kind of round, so I guess that makes sense. Wait, no it doesn't. That's horrific. Well, a lot of these trophies look like they're worth something. We'll just take those.
The heck? Is there something else here that I'm supposed to find, Jeff? Or do you just want me to be aware that there's sports that were in this universe of throwing people around? Which, I mean, let's face it, if you could do it safely, there'd be people that would actually watch that. That would be considered funny. Oh. Definitely worth it. Even though I don't sell these things often. It's kind of funny, I actually just today read something concerning antimatter. Because we do have the ability to make that, not necessarily large atoms of it, or large quantities, but it was basically just continuing to look into what are all the differences between matter and antimatter. It's like, okay, yeah, it's an opposite charge, but there's questions like, do they have negative mass? Does time flow differently for them? Things like that. And that's actually specifically what I was looking at, was would this specific example violate time symmetry between matter and normal matter and antimatter. There we go. Which is definitely a fairly interesting question because Richard Feynman, I think it was, put forth the idea of thinking of normal matter, thinking of antimatter as time reversed normal matter, which factors into Hawking radiation. I don't know why he sent me there, Jeff. I really don't. But yeah, because the idea with Hawking radiation is around a black hole, particles will just spontaneously pop in and out of existence. But what can happen is one may fall into black hole and be lost, and so the other is able to escape, and that appears like an emission, radiation. But it was, the whole, okay, but what happens now? It's like, how do we consider this? And by thinking of it as time reversed to normal matter, then because it always form in pairs, so you have an electron and a positron. What you then can do is think of it as though, and go there first, top off my fuel there, and then just keep going north. So if a positron falls in, you can think of it as, so a positron falls in, electron escapes, you can think of that as the electron actually escaping, where you trace its path back to where it was created. I've been here, right? I'm just... What is on this planet? Oh wait, no, it says I haven't been. Because it's bolded. Huh, alright, it's worth being here then. Anyway, you trace it back to the point where the two particles were created. But then you can treat the path that the positron took as like time before 0 for the electron, because if you consider it to be 0, oh, that's just who you are. This
is a Mukay fish exploitation colony. And part of the Federation of
cool. That's free then.
We could think of nothing more peacefully cooperative than Splish. Thanks for dropping in.
So you have that point, say that's at time 0, where the electron and positron are made. The electron goes off, the positron falls in. What you can do is you track the electron back to time equals 0 to that. You can then consider the path that the positron takes as the negative time, the time before 0 for the electron. You can treat it like that, in which case then the path of the electron appears to be an emission by the black hole. And this actually works with the math, apparently. Like that idea of treating it that way, that there is enough symmetry there that yes, you can in fact consider a positron a time reversed electron, so it does track out that way. And hence that leads to the idea then that there is emission from the black hole, potentially allowing it to, information to escape it. And, well, when you're in this situation, information is the same. Well, information and energy are already equivalent, but mass and energy are also kind of very connected there. So you can say that the black hole also is losing mass. Not much, but some. And you wait long enough, the theory is that it will evaporate eventually. But it still does. There's still the debate of can information actually escape a black hole? Because there's paradoxes on both sides of information can escape and information can't escape. There's also this concept, what is it actually called though? Of like a firewall. That there's a point outside of the edge of the black hole that exists as like a firewall, very high energy area, like a literal firewall kind of thing, but you can't see it. And the idea being that it would destroy information falling in, but it's just... things get interesting and weird. I got the money. I really do just have the money, but I also am... What? Oh, they got... Not seeing anything new. Alright. Actually, there's one thing I want to look at. I find it interesting that those... like, when I go into a battle, it's not always clear all of those being applied, because it'll show the two icons, but this, I have the three, the deflector, the energy, and the acceleration that are being applied, so yeah, it's a little unfortunate. Alright, let's actually just straight to it. And just, watch the mini-map up there to see if we go by any star bases. I'm just curious about what kind of ship that is. Couldn't really get that great a look at it, but I'm not going to worry about it for now. When I get there, I may pause the recording so I can take care of what I need, well, what I want to take care of at this time. I could wait, I just want to give a more prompt response. Those are scribe ships. I mean, yeah, I know it makes sense that they'd be here, but it still is I don't want to have to deal with them. Ah, man. I was really hoping to see a starbase up here. Yep. I just wanted to find a trader so I can fill up on fuel before arriving. Alright. Oh hey, it's one of those things. Like a natural one. Not just the ones I constantly find crash. And now we need to talk. No? Hey Jeff, do you think you could actually show up when I call you? Thank you. This ship might not survive, by the way. In fact, I kind of suspect it won't. You were not that helpful, Jeff. Just saying. Oh, that was close. Nope. Yeah, okay. No, funny thing. The aluminum there reminds me of this. There's something very interesting about aluminum's history. So, at, like state dinner kind of things, while he would have the guests eating on plates of gold. Emperor Napoleon would eat on a plate of aluminum. Because for a very long time, as in it was only in the 20th century when we figured it out, aluminum, despite being actually a very common material, was very, very difficult to purify, to produce. So for a long time, it was more valuable than gold. Which is probably a weird thing to think about, because gold is considered so valuable. It's like, no, aluminum was more so. For a time. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to beat a precursor drive, I'm guessing. I don't think there is anything better I could get for this anyway. Alright. So, I am going to save and pause the recording. So that way I can take care of a little bit of business, and then I'll be right back.
Found some kind of obelisk covered in strange symbols. I'm not sure what they're depicting. An invasion? People smoking pipes? A pipe invasion? There's an ancient optical disc here as well. Maybe someone with expertise managing records can do something with it.
I just realized I was talking for about a minute or two. Completely forgot that I had muted the mic. Even though the recording was paused, I still wanted to be safe and have it muted. Okay. I just need to get a drink of water. That's why I wasn't talking just now. Alright, so I actually, kind of do want to try to raid. Well, yeah, I get what I can off of. Well, nah, let's not worry about it. But yeah, so I paused the recording. Hopefully nothing weird happened with that. Crap, what is this? Pinthy mission, that's right. Oh, I can clear this one. But yeah, one thing I did explain while I was still muted. I've never actually tried pausing before in OBS, so hopefully nothing broke with doing that. Especially since it was an hour and 40 minutes into the video, so hopefully it didn't break anything. But also I did...
detecting a faint scribe distress call from one of the planets.
Interesting. But what do you want? Ah, okay. Oh. Huh. Where was that? In Char. I'm in. This is where I am. Wait. Yeah. So let me look that up. Oh, that's not far away at all. There. But what was I saying before I lost track because of this? Nope, it's just kind of gone. Yeah, hopefully the pause didn't break anything. I said that. Oh yeah, that's right. I did, I reloaded the save that I made just before I had, paused. So that way the playtime counter should be reset.
Or any other reason it went down. Maybe there was, or maybe the scribe just suck at driving spaceships. We'll see what we can strip from the ship.
Huh, neat. Another one of those. But yeah, so I did that because even though I had the escape menu the entire time, which is a pause state, I could believe that some developers, I don't know about Stardock, but some developers, the playtime would just be if it is loaded, it is counting the playtime. Whereas other developers would make sure that it's like only when in a playing state, not a pause state, that it counts.
You shall soon be crushed, just like your pizza friend.
It's a little risky, but let's do it anyway. Alright. And that was actually a very good ship to use against the Greek rocks. Okay, this, however, should not be as advantageous against me. Oh, okay. Stop that! Jeez, how I don't even know what the body of this ship is. It makes it hard to pick things up. But he was just sniping it. I already hit that one, so it's that one to hit. But yeah, because I don't know about this game, I don't know about Stardock in general, but some games I could see would record playtime as just... Why did I do that instead of just attacking them? You know, if it's loaded, it's counting. You know, all developers have their own ways of doing things. No matter who they are or what they're doing, it's their method that they're using, and you know, sometimes the method is really, really good, sometimes it isn't. But the question is, does it work? If it works, then it is good. It just may not be very good. Like, I'm sure that the methods I have for my scripts are not always the best. But I'm okay with that, because they work. And since, realistically, I'm the only one that even looks at the scripts, I'm the only one that they need to work for. But it's part of the reason why I document them as much as I do. Because I don't trust myself to remember how they work. At least not over long periods of time. I don't see anything moving down there like drones, so yeah, let's go and get some. Get some of this stuff. Looks like that's gonna be the last of it right here. Now for Dorian, and then that world with its own thing on it. Alright, looks like it'll be easy enough to collect stuff here, and it's valuable, so why not? Oh, there's a world over there too. I kind of feel I should look at the Steam community discussions, the Steam forums for the game. I actually think I may have spotted somebody asking, because there was an update to the game like a day or two ago. A small update though, no idea what it was for. But I don't remember. Well, true, we've seen some things. There was the scribe ship that wasn't shrunken. The Dranken ship as well was not shrunk. But I do kind of wonder if maybe that patch had something to do with it. No idea. Eek, 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 eek. And this ship is also not shrunken.
Found a wrecked ship, Captain. We'll see if we can get this thing flying again.
Nothing quite like a bug that's inconsistent. The most frustrating kind. Well, actually, no, it might be very consistent. It's just not all things. It might just be specific things it consistently has be small. There. Alright, I will escape over on this side and then head straight up to the rest of the Pinthy mission. Okay. It'll be dangerous, but I think doable. Oh, this is Taiwan. Damn it, for some reason I thought it was Malin. Because I was like, okay, come on Jeff, you're gonna save me. I might still, I'll probably still be able to pull this off if I'm careful. But I do need to be careful, is the thing. I've already done significant damage, so... Yeah, way more than it has been able to do to me. Wow. Was not expecting it to go that well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna check out up there, because that looks like a place to put a starbase, doesn't it? Nope, running. You know what? It doesn't matter. You're gonna catch me anyway. It's kind of smaller, I think. Yeah, it is smaller. Damn it. Yeah, of course I'm gonna keep fighting. Damn. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately it does seem with the Greek rocks, it's very dependent on using them against the right enemies. Like this one. Let me try it. Where am I? Oh, there I am. I only see the two orbits. Alright. And I'm thinking I will not keep that Norvas ship in there. I was not feeling it.
Got some wreckage here, Captain. This matches the description of the ship which attacked the Pinthy in this area. We'll load it up into the lander now. Got some wreckage here, Captain. This matches the description of... We'll load it up into the lander now.
Is it just me or do they look kind of human? These ship parts. I mean, like, that very much looks human, right?
Got some wreck. This matches the We'll load it up into the lander now.
Which, maybe it's Lexite, I don't know. Alright. Clear it. Clear it. Go there. There's nothing else. It looks like that has a trader in it, where I will be able to take care of the fleet stuff. I just hope I'm right, and I mean, it's a large enough star to support a trader. Nope, don't see it. Yeah, what am I doing? Get away. Holy crap. Oh, there we go. There's a starbase. I think I might be able to get to and interact with it before anyone tries to grab me.
6 Fuel. You are the ones I have recently come on. You are not as advanced as Exception, maybe not, and definitely not as attractive. But I will say...
Eye of the beholder, dude. Eye of the beholder. Beholder. Alright. Alright. Gonna remove you. One of those. And a Mowling hybrid. There. Because I can. Scout manual bolt. What is that? Still just that. That's the same thing. Nothing beats that. Huh. Fragmentation missiles are new and kind of interesting. Huh, that could be interesting. Deploy fighter. Don't need it. I think what I got is better, but still, it's neat. Yeah, that's right. Hang on, I got stuff I can sell. I can sell that. Oh, that's it. Alright. I'm just thinking, is anything else? Oh, yeah.
Consequently, this is space, space between spaces, and fun facts. Space is a mathematical continuum in which objects can be said to have position and direction. In many languages, it is also often defined as the absence of something. In the language of exception, name not found, space was commonly defined as exception, definition not found, which is pretty revealing about the way they think. Above, below, left, and yellow wires from this dimension are other dimensions, some of which look a lot like this one. Most are considerably different. Intelligence can live in these spaces. Not life, not as we know it, but intelligence. Exception, name not found, studied the intelligence found in these spaces. They were concerned because exception, cause for concern not found. Sound doesn't travel in space, but smells do.
Technically, that would be accurate. Sound needs a medium to travel through, whereas a smell would... It's, chemical reaction with the sensors in your nose, so... It would, in fact, have a, It would have the material there, so it would work. What is a Taiwan ship doing here? I'm sorry, I beat one of these things before, so... Nope. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, that's a much longer range than I was hoping it would have. Wow. So I may lose this ship. Oh, good. You're not being all that effective right now. Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm probably gonna lose them, but at the same time, they may offer... Oh, wow, this is so annoying. It's faster than I am. Son of a bitch! Why are they so slow? I never had a chance there. A high turn rate does get annoying. Damn it, I keep forgetting I need to hold that part. It's dangerous, but may work. Why are these things so freaking mobile? It really makes no sense, the amount of acceleration and turning this thing has. That thing should be a horrible pig of a thing to control. But it's not. It's amazing. I wish I had one. You know what? Fight. Oh, I can't. I was hoping I could tell it. Okay, now you can, do automated. And this also goes into the whole, the fact that you can't get larger ships is exceedingly annoying. I mean, this isn't gonna work, but... Holy crap, it actually left me alone for a little bit. Yeah, go ahead. This might actually be a fair fight. It can't aim for shit. It's also amazing it actually didn't pick the Vindicator. In the base game, I do remember it constantly was using the Vindicator. It's like, why are you doing this? Unfortunately, it's not having to deal with the Juggernaut. It's super lucky on that. You have got to be kidding me. All I want to do is run into that planet, and it's like, nah, you can't. What is it doing? I don't know what reinforcement... Oh, okay, there's... Yeah, what exactly is it thinking? Well, it's gonna die pretty soon. Well, there's the reinforcements at least. They're doing something. Did it get one shot in that actually hit it? See, now we see how it can do with the most powerful ship I have. And it's doing shit. What the hell were you aiming at there? What are you doing? Why are you constantly running out? Seriously? You shot a rocket, a powerful missile, into a rock. Twice. Thank you. That took way too long for you to kill that thing. What the hell? Why can't I interact with that planet? Yeah, go ahead. You deal with it. Even though I know you're stupid. That's twice now. There's done call Jeff, and oh, there's Jeff. Okay. Of course, now Jeff can't aim. Fire taser, thank you. Finally. I've literally been running into this planet for like 2 or 3 battles, and it's like, nah, you don't mean to do that, do you? You want to fight. It's like, no, I don't. I really don't.
Captain, we found some kind of obelisk covered in strange symbols. I'm not sure what they're depicting. An invasion? There's an ancient...
Can I do that? I knew it wouldn't have been long, but what? Get the option to flee?
Tyromia has just notified us that the scribe is sending a fleet.
Sixio, welcome back.
Whew. Alright, I can get a new Greegrox ship. I can just talk to them.
Yes, one of we would only do this for you, friendly farewell, friendly metal vessel.
No. There we go.
Welcome back, Captain.
Nope, I don't know why I went there. That's what I want. Yeah, that's it. Alright, who's saying here? Oh, wait. I already had one of them. Where are the others? Here we go. I didn't care much for those, but, in the Taiwan. I just scrolled past it. Also take that, because that seemed pretty decent before, and because I should still have free ones, I'll throw one in there just for the hell of it.
Anything else, Captain?
No.
Good luck, Captain.
Alright, I can clear this one. Nope. Then it'll be down here and then over there. Alright. In theory, yes, this would be much easier to do after you defeat the Scrap Empire and they don't really have ships or territory anymore, but, you know, it can't be that easy. Because that's also, you can, like, end of the game. Alright. Now, I think did I in my review playthrough? I think I might have actually gone all the way to the Scribino's seat, the homeworld. Where am I supposed to go here? I don't see the world I'm supposed to attack. Damn it! I forget about the flat cannons. No, I'm gonna keep fighting. You an idiot? Flat cannons are definitely gonna hurt him. I accidentally grabbed 2 of them, so I might as well. Man, that phaser really can be... Okay, that's what I'm going. Oh, wait, no, that's... Might also be this one. You know, Jeff, you really prove yourself to be a bad god. There we go. Ah, made it. And that looks like the thing. So I won't worry about the other world. That'll leave just one.
Captain, we found some kind of obelisk covered in... Not sure what they're depicting. There's an ancient optical...
Yeah. No, I don't want to trust them. There you go.
I will show no mercy.
Alright. You know what, I actually will go over and check it out since I'm here. Okay, you're just a scout. You're not a scout. I got the money. Come on, there we go. See, that is definitely one reason why being able to like right-click move would be good, because then it's like, yes, go here. Don't go somewhere else, go here. Oh man, it's just one of these things.
Ship, Captain. We'll see if we can get this.
Nope, not gonna escape it. Sure. I don't care. I don't like those ships. Alright. Oh, yeah. Clear this. And arguably, there's no reason for me to do this. Oh, good. You did. You guys aren't turning. Oh no, that one did. Shit. But yeah, 'cause it's like I don't need to encounter them measured that much. They're easy to avoid, but it's a I want to do this kind of thing. It just the benefit is small. Wait, I'm probably gonna get that guy to peel off towards me. Oh my god. Just look at how many ships are. Oh, of course he's going in. Where did that come from? That was bullshit. That was... why does Summon Jeff not work half the time? It's very annoying. I get it, he doesn't want to be the Mowling God anymore, but still, you could show some competence. That is not a scribe ship. That's a syndicate ship. But that is the last thing I need right there. And I think I may try for the starbase in the famished section. Although that is actually dangerous because it's going to force me to encounter the famished. Speaking of which... Oh wait, no, it'll be about an hour before I have dinner. Now that I actually turned and look at the clock.
Captain, we found some kind of obelisk covered in strange symbols. I'm not sure what...
Oh, you're avoiding me. Cool. I'm good with that. Nope. I'm gonna pop out and hopefully escape. It would be so awesome if I just ran into a starbase in the middle of scribe territory. Where am I? Okay. Wow, I managed to do that. Okay, I'm out. I am out. The famish I have to deal with now. Boom. Oh. Sure. Let's just go straight here. So they haven't even replenished their fleets in their homeworld area. Fine with me. There.
Supply dialogue objective statement with supplemental information exchange curious. These records appear to have been a part of a set. File structure analysis indicates they contained 4 elements in total. Oh, you have already uncovered all the elements. We shall begin unpacking them at once. Interesting. This set of records mostly relate to the story of the scribe's first encounter with an aquatic species called the Lalani. We have recorded scraps of this species before. The
have feeling that's them.
Some 7 millennia ago. Like many species from that era, they opposed the scribe. They did not want the responsibility of civilization. The Lalani were disgusting, worse, disorganized. That a civilization such as theirs reached the stars astonished the scribe. Perhaps. But please, accept this reward for providing these to us. Ah, you have another set of records. These records tell the story of how the Lalani eventually crumbled, as all who opposed the scribe eventually must. In their wisdom, the scribe began trading a mild narcotic to the Lalani. A simple thing. They've done this many times before with lesser species. It is not for you to judge. It is not for anyone but the scribe to judge. But please, accept this reward for providing these to us. Ah, you have another set of records. These records depict the complete collapse of Lalani society. The slovenly Lalani found the drug the scribe gave them irresistible. All became addicted. The Lalani evidently weren't one species, but a collective of symbiotic aquatic beings. When one fell prey to the poison, all were affected. They lived as one and fell as one. You are not qualified to pass judgment on the scribe. But please accept this reward for providing these to us. Ah, you have another set of records. This appears to be the last set of records. They explain how the scribe rescued the Lalani, dragged them into the light of civilization, educated and nurtured and bred them into something better. These records were assembled by a distant outpost of free Lalani, isolated from the addiction. They feared their despicable culture would be forgotten. They contained samples of their genetic material and artifacts of their culture, pitiful compared to the glory of the scribe. However, we will log it all. It closes a discrepancy. Oh no. No. This is impossible. Lalani genetic material matches our own to 99.3%. We are the Lalani. The scribe humiliated us, made an example of us. They used the drugs to turn the surviving Lalani into their exact opposite. They turned us into bookkeepers, then forced us to forget our own name. It was a joke to them. The drug, traces of it lie everywhere in our structure. This has long been another discrepancy. Do the scribe still do this to us? What are we? Humans, you have been open and honest with us. Filling a discrepancy alone is a great gift, but you have done more. We will order all our vessels to defer any enforcement actions against you. Concerning the rest, we have much to digest. Give us time.
Sure thing.
This is not the proper departure filing process.
Seriously.
Please fill out Form LLT 643-8.
Alright. And to Earth. Because I need to restock on so much, including people. Well, that's true. I could just do some of that here. Wait, what did I lose? I didn't... Okay, I only lose the duplicate that I didn't need to have anyway. Alright. Yeah, there's definitely at least one more here and probably another one over here. Starbase, I mean. Also, let me check something. You put Overmind. Hang on, have I been there? Yes, I have. Okay, so I don't need to worry about that. Delta Gladius is the Trandor homeworld. Alright. I was looking around to see if there were any places I hadn't been to yet that I'd forgotten about. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try to clear off these things. Although it shouldn't appear anymore. Because I already picked it up. Oh, no, it does. Something is appearing. Interesting. Nope, zooming out doesn't help with that.
Captain, this looks like some wreckage from that scribe ship. I think we'd better get out of here.
Yay! Oh, wait, no, it didn't disappear. Ah, well. Now, I still need to visit Mercury.
Welcome back, Captain.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that everything was topped off, and it is. Oh, that's right, I lost the,
Good luck, Captain.
the Lexite thing, but then it didn't do so well, so I'm not going to worry about that. Now, I don't think Mercury's... I don't remember how volcanically active Mercury is. I mean, he's got plenty of problems with being so close to the sun and tidally locked to it. The heck is that? Sorry, I just got an email. It's like, what is this from? Alright. Alright. Take me there.
Six fuel. Welcome.
Alright. And to deal with the famished. Ale. How you doing? They're interesting. I don't like them as much as the Pinthy or the Mowlings, though.
Hello, darling. On behalf of the Order of Famished Lords, I welcome you. You must be humans. We've heard so much about you. Oh, delicious! How well-mannered you are. I think we will get along smashingly. What's to say? We're just fellow travelers trying to make our way in this big, mean, old galaxy. We have ups and downs, and every time we learn something new, we also learn a little bit about ourselves. It's all simply terrific. We despise them, of course, and them us. You've heard about our little war, I see? I honestly can't say any more about it. Need to know basis and all. If I did, and I'm not saying I do, I certainly couldn't discuss it with you, Pumpkin. Why do you want to know, Pepper? That doesn't sound likely. I suspect you're telling us such vile behavior doesn't... I think I will dine on you sparingly.
Oof, that hurt a lot. I'm gonna die. The auto-targeting of the phaser is so nice.
Hello! On behalf of the Order of Famished Lords, I welcome you. I could think of nothing more delightful than an alliance is, of course, a rather more formal proposition, though sadly, because before you go, I'm going to have to devour you. I see. You are slow to take up things. In the interest of furthering positive relations between our people, being a good guest, and my general, would you perhaps then be willing who will also be devoured? Human, you have so many crew. Surely you cannot eat all of them yourself. You don't know what you're missing. Right, about that. The problem with that pudding is that we can't let you operational security and all. And were it up to me, Snopey, but official famished deep space policy so...
Looks pretty much the same as what I just had to fight. Did I just go into the wrong system? I think I did. I didn't realize I already knew the location. Hang on.
Oh, it's the huge delicious. Of course. What would you like to know? What's to say? We have... It's all simply terrific. Don't let suspicion rule your mind, Chip. We are nice. Thank you. Of course, Rabbit. Don't tell me you're another one of those awful closed-minded beings. So eating only the non-sentient is moral? Or worse, madness. You'd understand these matters better if you had a conversation with someone you're eating. It clarifies a lot of things. What a something if that's the case. Our homeworld, Ella Reese. But I don't think I can let you go alone. Deliver your juicy bodies to me instead. I shall escort you to dine with our lords. It's as I worried. Such vile behavior. I think...
I tend to primarily rely on the phaser and summon Jeff, but it's just this is more health on it right now. Thank you. You were actually useful. Ha.
Oh, goodness. Guests.
Managed to get here without that fight.
Gather. We have unannounced guests. Terrific news. Such a fine thing to come in peace. On behalf of the Order of Famished Lords, I welcome you. Please, treasured guests, make yourselves at home. But what is it that brings you here? Oh, how delightful. It's good to see other aliens rushing to cast off the shackles that bind them. And you've, of course, heard of our own little dust-up with the scribe and thought you might join your adorable forces with ours. But I'm afraid the answer is no, kitten. Officially, my people are very skeptical of your race. We have heard of you, human. News of your emergence on the scene has already reached us. But no one saw you coming. The Taiwan kept you hidden, we suppose. The sweaty little eggplants. These are troubling times, Woodpecker. We must be wary of everyone. Of our enemies, certainly, but even more so of our friends. Unknown species are very worrying. It's always the ones you don't see coming which are the most dangerous. You certainly are, Tiger. But please bear no offense. In person, I can see that you are delightful. But unfortunately, the opinion of one lone famished will not be enough to sway the order of famished lords. I'm afraid we will not be able to... Now then, is there anything else, Gumdrop? Us? Oh, we're dreadful. We're far more interested in what you're like. But, for the sake of conversation, we'll gracefully speak about ourselves for a moment. What would you like to know? Our history is probably much like yours. Fire, the wheel, antibiotics, all that. We had wars, yes, but also peace. Then spaceships. It's of little interest. What are you doing on the floor, Piglet? Cultural relativism is a funny thing, isn't it? The simple answer is my kind has always lived in elevated places. It shouldn't surprise you to know that we were the apex predators on our world. Many a summer evening my kind has sat coiled up in a tree, waiting to descend upon a meal and deliver a pithy remark or bite to the jugular. Even now that we travel the stars, we're still more comfortable clinging gracefully to something rather than wallowing on the floor. Not that I think there's anything wrong with your wallowing, human. You wallow gloriously. Oh, thank you, precious. This is a typical example of famished mid-century modernism. Well, the middle of our century. Who knows what it was in that disgusting scribe calendar everyone around here seems to use? Certainly, Rutabaga. What would you like to know? Oh dear. Not you aliens always have such... But very well. What do you want to know? Both, darling. We ate famished for many centuries before reaching the stars. But now, yes, we've expanded our diet a bit. We'd be foolish not to. So many delightful new flavors out there. There were, for a time, but hunger always finds a way. And we don't eat people that often. Cannibalism has always been reserved for special occasions. Celebrations, birthdays, weddings. They often volunteer, Muffin. And why wouldn't they? They're the center of attention. Also, for the past century or so, our special dinner guests have been dosed with pain relievers and mood stabilizers. Most report the experience to be quite pleasurable. The insight they have to offer is fascinating. Killing them first would be savage. Our diet's been a little restricted lately, thanks to this silly dust-up with the scribe, who taste quite bitter, if you're curious.
I wasn't.
But yes, we've sampled most of the sentient life in this galaxy. Why, just the other month, some Taiwan flew by. Yes, we've had some of the funny little slugs. They seem quite timid, to be honest. They don't travel in our direction that often. Possibly because no ship they've sent this way has ever returned. Dreadful dining companions, of course. Rubbery texture, awful conversationalists.
Yeah.
They do have some potential as a soup base, though. Certainly, Rutabaga. What would you like to know? Our former masters? About 300 years ago, we were just taking our first halting steps into the stars. When suddenly, out of nowhere, a scribe cruiser appeared in orbit around our home. It told us that we could be vassals of their great empire, or, if we preferred, annihilated. We loathed being annihilated, so chose the path of a vassal. The scribe said many kind things about our artistic flair and eye for design. Our cultural works were quite popular on their homeworld for a time. But scribe civilians are quite fickle. They care little for the stars rotating above their heads, so long as those stars regularly deliver new amusements. They haven't had much use for our art for a few decades now. Also, they took exception to our dining habits, which we had to begin concealing from them. I won't say it didn't happen, Flower. But in all honesty, the scribe make awful dinner guests. And it's not just the taste. They're incredibly boring, horribly full of themselves, the scribe.
We've noticed.
Not without cause, I suppose. Their art is incredible, their food rich and savory, their style of dress grand. There is much to admire about the scribe, and no one knows it better than them. Yes, we have finally decided to cast off the yoke of the Empire. It always weighed dreadfully around our necks. And we are not alone. All right-thinking aliens have rebelled against the scribe, which, sadly, isn't many of them. But the Pinthi have, I'm told, as have others. Yes, a very troubling species, a sentient bioweapon, great heaping masses of sludge filled with viruses. We wouldn't know where to begin with them, meal-wise. You'd do well to stay away from them. They have obliterated entire races more times than they can count. If you need an example, there's a world near here, in the Zeta Shiphios system. Some poor fools there were slain by the Pinthi. Thousands of years ago now, but you can still see some of the staining. Certainly, Sweet Loaf. What would you like to know? Is there anything else, kitten? I'm afraid no one may penetrate this deep, and please don't beg. If you absolutely must depart in an undevoured state, one of your crew members might do.
Hopefully this will work.
Would it be one of your Jews? No, I shouldn't get greedy. Send whomever you wish. Humans are all new to us, so I'm sure...
Oh, well, alright.
Oh, my. Don't tremble, my pet. You're free to go, humans. Don't... Ooh, it's those spiky humans the fleet does just...
You're eventually able to get them to talk to you, but you have to give them the meat puppet.
Of course. Before that, in the interest of furthering positive relations between our people, being a good guest, would you perhaps who will also...
I don't feel like fighting them. Oh, crap, I hit the wrong thing.
Cruel. Surely you cannot eat all of them yourself. Right, about that. Operational security and all. But official fatto...
Crap. I didn't want to fight them, but now I'm stuck with it. That worked. That actually worked really well. Damn it.
Hello! On behalf of the Order of Famished Lords, of course. Before that, in the interest of furthering positive Uju, who will also be devoured. Human, how cruel. Oh my. Don't tremble, my pet. You're free to go, humans.
Come on.
Oh, it's delicious. Oh, the day's still young, Dumpling. Of course. Before that, in the interest of furthering positive, who will also be devoured. How cruel. Oh my.
I'm just trying to get out of here.
Free to go.
Six-Fuel, welcome back.
I think it's, okay, so I need to take care of that. Take care of that. Okay. And also just report in on the famished. I may take care of the Pinthy stuff first, though.
What have you done, Captain? Your crew are reporting that you sold one of them to a bunch of space cannibals? That may be the case. It's going to be a lot harder finding... I wouldn't do that anymore, Captain. Or the next one getting Now then, how can I help you?
Nothing.
Good luck, Captain.
But yeah, so the famished, they will talk to... It's basically explained that, oh yeah, we'll tell you this. We'll tell you about how we're fighting the scribe and such while we eat you. That's an arrangement that can be made.
Welcome back.
Yeah, actually, hang on. I screwed up just a little bit there. Where is Triangulum? Seriously, I have to go back here? Nope, wrong one. Okay. Beta, Triangulum A. Okay. Alright. I need to go back up there.
Six-Fuel, welcome back.
But I think I'll first come over here and turn in the thing about the Greek rocks.
Colony found in this system. Welcome, friends. What about it? And Greek Rock's attacks? We were right to enter into non-consumptive relay. Thank you, friends. Then go.
Alright. back.
Six Fuel, welcome back.
Alright. Yeah, I took some damage, but I still managed to get through it, so wasn't all bad. Son of a bitch! Whoops. I didn't mean to hit that. Could you actually aim? Oh, you are not gonna survive against this. You are way too stupid. Yet somehow you're doing it. Truly amazing how that AI works. Alright. That worked. I got around them. Alright, so I need to turn it back in B. What is this one? Where are... There you are. Oh. Neat. Alright, so that's that. Now armor in beta 3. Sorry, beta A. Alpha beta A. Beta triangulum A. This one. I just started saying things that were not right. That's interesting in that hybrid ship. Alright. And here's a Penthe ship to talk to. Oh, it's a infected ship. Oh well. A shame.
This is it. World shows all markers for ancient pin.
It isn't bad enough that I have to be, finding ancient Penthe. Do I really need the drones here too?
These are the ruins Varroa wanted us to investigate. We'll gather the samples. Well, that was terrifying. We'll head back.
There we go. Wait, that's... What is it? Oh, that's a Lexite.
Trying to gain their strength.
Kinda, yeah.
A way to kill them. Just them. You always have your own interests in mind. And that is why we will stop you. We will stop you from perfecting the Pinthi. The galaxy will not thank us for this. But it should. You are like a virus yourself, spreading everywhere, infecting everything. Aliens around the region are swept up by your madness. But you don't see yet how your new alliances will become an anchor. We do. We will see to it. We will stop you so that we might live.
Great. Alright. Lexite turret? Finally. That was a very unfortunate bounce. Yeah, I mean, of course I'm gonna fight to the end. Yeah, it's risky, but... that worked.
Thank you, healthy human captain. This is big. With this, Pinthi will become next visit to Starbase. You find new.
I see you coming. I'm leaving. I'm not gonna be able to leave though. There. I only have about 20 minutes. Definitely interested in that treasure one up there. There. Oh, I don't want to come down here. I hate those storms. They're so annoying. Oh, and also, let me just... Okay, so I took care of one. I'll need to cure 2 more. Or destroy them. Hopefully I can cure them. Oh, no, there's at least one thing that's a drone-ish. Oh my god, there's a lot. And these are all smalls as well. I'm just gonna head out. I don't need the stress. I don't see anything else moving, so... Yeah, there are some drones, just not many. That's good. I don't think so. Let's see a world down here. Okay, there's also one over here. Yeah, besides, if I somehow manage to get another hyperdrive, I could use the Fonkium. Oop. That came through though, I have to go for dinner. Okay. Grab the uranium and get out of here and save. Okay, I need to go this way to get out of here. It's not gonna work, it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work. I get the Juggernauts should be a bigger threat, but at the same time, it's like, see how this is turning slow? That's what you expect from a giant thing like the Scribe Juggernaut. Ah, damn. Okay, so there's a Pinthy ship in both of those. And now I'm just gonna do that. I can't tell if there's one in there. If nothing else, at the trader I can grab supplies, including fuel. So I'm just gonna get there and then save and leave. Well, no, I'll do some fleet management stuff first, but it is still the plan. Oh yeah. Sure, I'll take a Pinthy hybrid. Infection charged and shield. Mass infection and contagion. Okay. There. That was the last one I was looking for. Save. And quit. Alright. I shall be back next time. See you later. All that. Goodbye.